Hello everyone and welcome to our Spring 22 semester. I hope you all are ready for a great time learning all about abnormal psychology. If you've had me before, welcome back for round 2. If you're new here, you'll quickly learn that I'm a bit more casual, but we still like to learn the information, but it's a collaborative effort. Even online. And I hope you know that you'll always be able to email me or reach out if you need anything. My name is Elizabeth Japsik Schuler. What about me is pertinent? I graduated with a bachelor's in psychology, and my master's is in adult education, but I also studied psychology at the graduate level. I just didn't like what type of psychology I was studying. I really wanted to teach, so that's how I wound up in the best job ever, in the best place ever with you all. So what this video is briefly going to do is go over our syllabus to help clarify any questions. Now remember, the course introduction quiz will be based on the videos in this entire folder I'm discussing, including the syllabus, mostly information from the syllabus. One thing to remember, when you email me, please call me Miss Elizabeth. Please don't call me Mrs. Schuler. Please don't call me Mrs. Japsik Schuler. Please avoid ma'am or miss. Just Elizabeth's fine. But my name is Elizabeth Japsik Schuler legally. So if you're going to use my full name, please use both of them. Now, with that being said, welcome to our online section of Abnormal Psychology. This course will run January 6th through May 9th. We will meet asynchronously online. This means that you don't have to log on at a certain time. I will have pre-recorded lecture videos for you to view along with following our course content in your textbook. Now, if you do need extra help, my office is located in Building 11, Room 28C, and these are my office hours. Monday, 10 to 11, Tuesday, 11 to 12, Wednesday, 9 to 10, and Friday, 11 to 1. I have 2 hours back to back. Please note, I do not have any hours on Thursday. If you need to contact me, my phone number and email are listed there, elizabeth.japsikschuler@beaufortccc.edu. I know it's a mouthful, but make sure you spell it right so I get the right email. So this course basically is going to provide an examination of various psychological disorders, as well as the theoretical, clinical, and experimental perspectives of the study of psychopathology. So the first 3 kind of chapters, we're going to go over like history, research, and kind of the fundamentals that'll help us build in analyzing the different sections. Then we'll move on to different types of disorders, including anxiety disorders, sexual dysfunction. There's a whole lot of it, and I can't think of it right now. Dissociative disorders, we're going to go into great depth. So if you took Psych 150 and you studied a bit about abnormal, we're going to expand on that. So you do need to complete Psych 150 to take this course, just so you know. Now this course is going to be taught entirely online, so you need access to internet, okay? I don't care how you get the internet, but you're going to need it to submit those weekly assignments, because those assignments are that's your attendance for the week. So you need to submit that. Your textbook and materials. So technically we're using the 11th edition of Abnormal Psychology because the 10th edition, apparently the print is really hard to find right now. But I highly recommend you get the 10th if you can. It'll be way cheaper. The bookstore has the 11th, but try to get the 10th. Either way, should you be experiencing economic hardship, you may use that previous edition. The ISBN and the cover is listed right, but it's up to you to ensure you're following the right material topics. Okay? So should it be different than what we're studying, you have to make sure you have the right chapters. So the chapter numbers may be different, for example, but make sure it's the same type of content. The 10th edition will not be available in the bookstore, so if you want to use that, you may need to go through Amazon or something like that. You'll have to have reliable internet. It's your responsibility to secure that, and any supplementary resources will be provided through our Blackboard course shell. Now, under the topics and assignments, you're going to see the different modules that we have listed. Module 1, so on the leftmost column, you'll see the module that corresponds with the name of the folder we're looking at. The middle column is going to correspond with the title of the chapter or the content we're looking at. So some modules are going to span multiple weeks and multiple chapters. It's up to you to ensure you're reading and catching up with that. And then we also have the respective dates. That's the assignments will be due. So you'll see these assignments and know, hey, I have to do those 2 things for this week. If it's Sunday night and you haven't done anything for this class, odds are you still need something to do. You still have something to do because we have an attendance assignment, well, not an attendance assignment, an assignment every week that counts as your attendance. So it's pertinent that you turn in at least 1 assignment. If you do not turn in anything, that will count as 7 days of missed class. And if you miss 14 in a row, you're withdrawn, but we'll get to that. So there you can find a comprehensive schedule of what we're looking at this semester. We do have a final project and a final exam. The final project is actually open all semester, and you could finish it early if you wanted to, but I've never had someone do that. But it is open under your course content. So how you'll be evaluated. Basically, in this chart, I've listed all of the assignments that you'll have, how many points they're worth, and I left the middle column blank so you can keep track of what your score was on that assignment. All points are weighted equally. As you'll notice, the final exam is worth 100 points. Exams 1, 2, and 3 are worth 50 points each. So I tried to keep it typically writing assignments are worth a little more than reading quizzes, but then your exams are going to be worth more than those. Keep it kind of even. You'll see the grading scale here, traditional 10-point scale that we use, but please note that I don't round up grades. So if you end the semester with an 89.97, I truncate to the whole number. So it's kind of like pretending that 90.97 doesn't exist, and your final score is an 89, which is a B. So make sure you take advantage of any extra credit opportunities, because I do offer a movie analysis extra credit opportunity. We have some notices about our attendance procedure. Basically, I should have put it in my syllabus. I do accept late work in this class. I'm trying to figure out where I put that. Sorry, give me a second. There it is. Okay, so late assignments can be accepted up to 1 week late, but not discussion boards. Because once a discussion board has happened, we've moved past it. We're done discussing. Anything else, reading quizzes, written assignments, I'll accept those up to a week late. So get them in. And for full points. I know life happens, okay? Just email me, hey, Elizabeth, Miss Elizabeth, life just kind of hit me this week. I need more time. Fine. This is open to everyone. Now, if you consistently do this, I will have a conversation with you to make sure everything's going okay and you're organizing your time. But, all people will be given equal opportunity to make up work. So, like I said earlier, if you miss all assignments for a week, if you don't submit at least one, that counts as an absence. And since you're online, that'll count as 7 days of missed absence. At this point, I'll usually send you a warning because if you miss 2 consecutive weeks of assignments, you will be withdrawn from the course. Now, if this happens before the last day to withdraw, April 4th, you'll get a W on your transcript. If it happens after, you will earn an F. So please make sure if you're going to withdraw, you do so before that date of April 4th. Now remember, we have an enrollment verification for online courses. You have to enter our course by January 18th. And that's also when your introduction quiz is due. The introductory assignment and the introductory quiz are 2 different assignments. Please make sure you understand that. They are both due the 18th. But outside of those, generally your homework will be due the Sunday of each week. COVID precautions, we're online, so we don't have to really worry about coming in person for this. But if you're having COVID symptoms or you develop COVID and it's just knocking you on your butt and you need extra time to do work, please let me know. We have to contact Student Services and the Dean, and we can give you that time. But in order for that absence to be excused, you need to tell me. We talked about the drop, add, withdraw procedure. Sometimes you just want to, the class is too much work than what you thought, and so you need to withdraw to maintain your sanity. I get it. Just let me know if that happens, okay? We also have on the syllabus, remember, do that before April 4th, because before it's just a W on your record. after it's an F. We have some resources here. I highly recommend you use the Learning Enhancement Center if needed, especially for our writing assignments. And also counseling services. This class can bring up some big feelings. The last thing I want to do is bring up those feelings and not give you an outlet in which to express them. So please make sure you consult counseling services if you feel like some of the content in this class is related to you, or you may have an anxiety disorder after reading some of the symptoms. Talk to them. They can give you the resources you need. Or talk to me and I'll direct you appropriately. I am a mental health first aid responder. Not a counselor, not a therapist, not a psychologist. I am an educator first, but I will listen to you and get you the help you deserve. Accessibility service, if you need any accommodations for testing, for example, my tests are untimed, but if you need any further accommodations, make sure you organize that through accessibility services here. Whew, that's a long video. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to make it so long. If you have any questions, please let me know. I'd be happy to answer them. Make sure you watch the rest of the videos in this series as you will be tested on it. Quizzed. Anyway, here's to a great semester.